Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to my Elimination Chamber 2017 review. We got a lot of things to speak on about this pay-per-view tonight. But, since I'm kind of starting this review a little bit late, it's not in a different time, just kind of pretty much right after. And I know it probably won't be posted till in the next day after 12 o'clock. But I will address that today is my birthday today. And if any birthday shouts to me, I appreciate it if you do. So yeah, but yes, today is my birthday, and let's skip to the review, folks. Elimination Chamber. It's a lot of things I got to say about this pay-per-view. A lot of changes we saw tonight, some good, some bad. But let's kick it off with. I didn't watch the pre-show. I barely could give two shits about the pre-show with Mojo Rawley and Kurt Hawkins. I was told that who won the match? Mojo Rawley? Yeah, Mojo Rawley beat Kurt Hawkins. Yeah, Mojo Rawley beat Kurt Hawkins and everything. But we got to the first official match of the night was Becky Lynch versus Mickie James, which was a good match. I'll say that they had a good match out there. I was a little surprised by the finish for it. Becky Lynch did go over. She won with a roll up after dodging the Mickie DDT, and I thought Mickie James would have got the win pretty much because she's a heel and everything. But I don't know if they're gonna get this match into WrestleMania match or anything, but I was surprised that Becky Lynch did go over tonight and get pretty much a clean win. Clean win over Mickie James. I will say that. It was a little bit surprising to see because you think the heel would go over, but I got no problem with this match. It was a good match. It just took a minute for the crowd to get together with it. And let me say this right here. After a lot of these women's matches tonight, you're going to see a lot of Carmella and James Ellsworth in this show tonight. In the balcony watching the show. I don't know why, but you're just going to see a lot of it. The next match was probably the worst match of tonight. And I got a lot of opinions on this one. Kalisto and Apollo Crews going against Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match. And holy crap, this match just... I'll just say this right here. The fans sided with Ziggler. Like, when Kalisto came out, Ziggler threw Kalisto into the well, not Titantron, but into the LED screen and almost broke a little, which fans were just literally start chanting, "Let's go Ziggler, we want Ziggler," and everything. And looking through this whole match, it was pretty much Ziggler and Apollo Crews, almost like a one-on-one match then. And I know it's a lot of problems in this match. You think, oh yeah, Apollo Crews supposed to be going at Dolph Ziggler. You're gonna see a lot of rest holds in this match, and I know a lot of people have complaints over multiple rest holds being in the match if two guys are supposed to be out there killing each other. And this is supposed to do with the cruiserweights. People want to see the people flip around. They don't want to see rest holds for almost 5 minutes and do probably 2 flip moves and the match is over. And you're going to see a lot of this. Multiple rest holds, and it was just Ziggler and Crews, which honestly, I just thought Ziggler was going to win just because I don't even know why they're even doing this match. Ziggler's beating both these guys, the crap out of both these guys for 3 or 4 weeks now. He beat Kalisto in 20 seconds in one match, beat them with chairs even after he lost. And when the match came to the end, Kalisto pretty much gonna hit the Selena Del Sol, but it didn't work. And Kalisto was able to get the tag to Crews, which Ziggler was about to do a super kick, but it didn't work. Kalisto kicked him to the head. Crews hit the sit-down powerbomb and won. But then pretty much after that, the Dolph Ziggler took down Kalisto off the apron, which was a crazy bump right there. And then he beat up Crews and started taking him out. His fans chanted, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." He's the heel, by the way. And he took a chair and put it in his leg and stomped on it, which the fans cheered for, and did it 2 times, which it was a boo and a cheer. But then, before Ziggler could even leave, the fans just started chanting, "Thank you, Ziggler, thank you, Ziggler." Listen, this feud is not getting over. This is probably one of the worst matches of the night. It wasn't getting over. It's just very odd, and somebody told me this before, Daniel Bryan putting Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match. That's something what a heel would do to a face by putting him into a handicap match. Not put the heel against a face with just two random people because he beat the crap out of them. And yes, Apollo Crews and Kalisto won, but did it really matter? Once again, Dolph Ziggler beat the crap out of him, but kicked the crap out of his ankle tonight. Crews put a chair in there to start beating it, and the fans loved it. And to be honest, the match was just kind of really. And Kalisto and Crews already look like crap. I don't know. Crews needs to. It's like we've all said before. He should have just been kept in NXT for a little longer because they killed this guy Kalisto. No one gives two craps about. Same with Crews, but like that, Crews at least had a reason. But it's supposed to be a handicap match, and the heel, like I said, the heel's getting cheered most of the time, and it just wasn't going out well. So I just don't think people didn't care for this match, and you can tell why. Tag team turmoil match, which I kind of got mad because my reaction didn't go out well because of computer issues. But we had the tag team turmoil starting off with Rhino and Slater going against Breezango, which fans were really with Slater and Rhino doing the ECW chant, and he's got kids, which I don't know what they're doing. Had them come out dressed as captains and everything, but pretty much Rhino won with the Gore, taking him out first, taking out Fandango. Next, the Vaudevillains got out, which they were immediately taken down after a Gore and Slater with a DDT, which, well, I don't know, no one cares about the Vaudevillains. They're just buried at this point. Usos came out there, took out Rhino and Slater with a super kick. Well, Slater out of it with a super kick. And then some say the real match began with American Alpha and the Usos. And I think this is probably what the only people wanted to see anyways. But American Alpha did get the win after getting a roll-up win over them. And then the Usos started beating them up. And here's the thing that's going in my mind in this. The Usos are beating up American Alpha out there. And Ascension is last. So that really almost made you believe, and I would have been surprised because these guys haven't done anything. What, Ascension's going to win the tag team championships because the Usos beat the crap out of them? And, I'll say this whole match took up a lot of time and everything to get, I guess, some people stuck in, but who really took the Ascension as a threat? Yes, they got one win. One win on SmackDown. And you're going to tell me they're going to win the championships just like that? So I thought he was going to come out and pin them and everything. And it pretty much almost, I wouldn't say it became a competitive match or anything, but even though the finish was a bit botched also, Gable was able to get the win over, they hit the Grand Amplitude on Connor, or was it Victor, in one match. Some people do believe that Ascension's already been look weak, so it doesn't work in their case. But I'm surprised the Uso or American Alpha wasn't even the final team to come out here. So, yeah. But the Ascension, who really believed they was going to win? So, who really think they, honestly, who really think they were going to win? Ascension was never going to win this match. I would have been surprised if they actually won the titles out there tonight and just beat them because Usos beat them up. And, I like the Usos too, but the Usos, I feel like they haven't done nothing much of it since they turned heel. It's like, yes, they are heel, but nothing much has really happened ever since they turned heel. Yeah, they look like some street guys, we get that. And they're really great in the ring, but it just hasn't worked. And let's be honest here, people, other than what we saw on SmackDown last Tuesday, what is the last time Ascension's really going to match? And come on, they're going to get the titles up to one win? That would have been the most ridiculous thing ever. So, the tag match was to cover whatever. Nikki Bella winning against Natalya, and I guess, since this is Phoenix, Arizona, she's from Scottsdale, she got a big pop, Nikki Bella. And I guess they wanted people to care about this match. Listen, honestly, when I came into this thing, I just did not care. So, I don't know where this goes. And looking from tonight, it was a double count out. So, if this match goes into WrestleMania, I don't know what to say. I have not really liked this feud. I've said this before. I even already said there's a lot of reaction saying that all Natalya really did was saying, where's my face on my t-shirt? Where's my merchandise? Where's my face on the truck? Bret Hart, John Cena, yada yada yada, same old, same old, same old. And it went on for weeks that no one just didn't even care. I'm sure some people did care about Nikki Bella or Kelly's hometown, even though some say, I kind of laughed at the announcers a little, and they were messing up tonight. And I feel bad for Ronaldo because he was kind of messing up a lot of lines also. But how can I say this? It's a double count out, and I know, like I said, announcers was messing up a lot of this stuff out there tonight. And I kind of laughed when they said she was in her prime. And I wonder, like, when was her prime? And I even said in the live reaction video, don't tell me that title win political title reign, because it ain't counting. So it was just kind of hard to care for this match. I never really cared coming into it, and they did work hard out there. I will admit, the STFU did look good, what Nikki Bella did. But I don't know why this feud is continuing to go on after a no count out, and then Nikki Bella speared Natalya up the ring. Next was Randy Orton versus Luke Harper, which in my opinion was probably the best match out of the night, which was going nuts, and it worked for Luke Harper to be a face out there, which fans actually started cheering for him. So, and Harper's always been great in the ring, he's always been underutilized. Yeah, it's just that Luke Harper just loses so many matches, but this was a very great match between Randy Orton and Luke Harper. I did like where Harper was going for the, pretty much that clothesline. Orton blocked it and hit him with the RKO for the win. That was like the best match. I did love that match, and I had to jump up a little just watching that. They put on a great match out there. The back body drops to the tables, to Harper doing those double super kicks out there, or even with that suicide dive, Orton with the DDT, and fans just loved the match. I think they loved it. It was the best thing of the night, and I was a very big fan of it. So I can't really complain about this match. I may have not said a lot on it tonight, but I am glad they did this match. It was really great. So, yeah. Now, I may have missed a backstage segment out there. Is that, here's the next thing with this backstage segment, and I didn't pay attention, with the whole Nikki Bella and Natalya, and Nikki shoving into Maurice, and Maurice threw powder, and I've been hearing this rumor where John Cena and Nikki Bella are supposed to be going against the Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania. That sounds like a horrible idea. And everyone thinks that John Cena's gonna propose to her at WrestleMania. Dude, I don't even want to see that at WrestleMania. I know people don't want to see Cena versus Orton either, but do you think John Cena really would? And let's just say, I know John Cena didn't technically miss WrestleMania last year, but come on, like, the guy showed up for a segment to do some moves and everything. You think this guy doesn't want to try to be near the main event and be on a big... You think he would take this low of a card just to do this for WrestleMania instead of be on a big name match near the main event? And, I'm not the biggest fan of John Cena, but even I gotta say there, like, even I think Cena should kind of be near the main event or have a big match and not focus his time on this. I think that whole rumor and idea is horrible. I think it's a horrible idea. I'm just not on board for it. Alexa Bliss went against Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship, which well, I'm surprised this actually happened. I was a little surprised with this match. Which, once again, we had a title change tonight. I don't know. But, here's the thing about this match. Was this a good match between Naomi and Alexa Bliss? Yes, it was. So, this is the thing I was kind of, so surprised to see. That, Naomi did win the match tonight. Naomi did win the title. And I'll say this, Naomi's been with the company for a very long time. I do agree she did deserve the title. I'm glad she finally got her moment, and the fans even chanting, "You deserve it." She kind of botched that split-legged moonsault at the end after dodging and twisted Bliss. But I was very glad that she won the championship, and she gets to go to her hometown in WrestleMania and defend it. Now, I do think, in my opinion, how I would have booked it, I think Alexa Bliss could have retained. It could have been a record for a finish or something like that. I wouldn't have minded that. And I think they could have continued this feud until WrestleMania, and then Naomi gets the big win. Like, she'll get the huge win in WrestleMania when she comes out to her hometown. But then again, you know how WWE likes to go, it's like every time somebody competes in the hometown, they have to lose. Like, they have to lose sometime they're in the hometown. And I kind of see that now happening with Naomi. It's like, okay, she'll walk into WrestleMania as champion, but I don't think she'll walk out as champion now if they do a rematch with her and Alexa Bliss. Some people think it's going to be some giant multi-women's tag match, which will probably be a cluster like usual. But I'd rather have seen a one-on-one match at WrestleMania with Alexa Bliss still the champion. I think it was a surprise a little bit early for her to. But how long Alexa Bliss had the title? Like, what, 2 months in a way? So she wasn't even champion that long. So I was a little surprised that they actually did drop the title the other night. But it's like I said, I'm glad Naomi got her moment and everything. I think she really did deserve it. Like, because she was pissed at one point of what the company was doing. Like, she didn't have nothing on there. And Naomi hasn't really been back on TV that long. For like, what? She's been back for 3 or 4 weeks and she already won the championship. I was actually really surprised to see her win the championship. Like I said, if I would have booked it, I think she should have won WrestleMania. That's my opinion. I think WrestleMania would have been the perfect time. It's in a hometown. She gets a big pop. I would have been cool with that. But it's like I said, WWE has this thing where you have to lose in your hometown all the time. And I think that may happen. She may lose it to maybe Alexa Bliss or, like I said, some multi-women's match. And I don't know if that's going to be it, but at least she would walk in the champion. She would walk in to her hometown, Orlando, as champion. But it's like I said, I would have booked it a different way. But I was kind of happy to see Naomi finally get her shot and, you know, finally get some recognition around here once in a while. Like, even I say, this girl's been part of the company for like, 4 or 5 years now. She's done a lot of things on there. But hey, I'm not mad at her winning a championship. I just think it wasn't time until WrestleMania. But she got her moment tonight, so I'm not mad at that. New Elimination Chamber. So, alright, now the Elimination Chamber match. I got a lot to say about the Elimination Chamber match. WWE title on the line, John Cena, AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, Bray Wyatt, and Baron Corbin. Which, I did like the main event. I really did, even though I think there was some differences. I'll say this about the Elimination Chamber. Like, the structure of it itself. It did look cool. But then again, I remember the pods being taller, and there used to be steel on the ground. But I guess they didn't put no steel on the ground this time. I think they had pads over it. And the first 2 people to start off was John Cena and AJ Styles. As more guys entered, from Ambrose to Bray Wyatt to Miz, and then, well, Miz kind of got the start out there. But the first person that was eliminated was Baron Corbin by Dean Ambrose, which Baron Corbin got pissed and started beating up Dean Ambrose, which pretty much set up the whole Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin feud. Most likely will be at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship, and yeah, they're just going to set that feud up there. We kind of knew that. That's confirmed. Miz was pretty much hitting everybody with Daniel Bryan moves then, with kicks and stuff and taking AJ and everyone out. But, oh, by the way, after Dean Ambrose was beat up, Miz pinned him. And then after that, Miz just kept doing Daniel Bryan moves until pretty much John Cena won the Super Cena. And then with that be one move and it was over. Even Cena climbed to the top of the pod and did a crossbody on Wyatt and Styles then. But even I think John Cena would eliminate AJ Styles after he hit the FU, with Styles came back with a Styles clash then. And he was going to do FU on Wyatt, but Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail. Wyatt was eliminated. And you know, I spoke about this thing before, of this idea of what they were going to do. And I know everybody saw about this rumor with the Bray Wyatt theory, and it became Bray Wyatt and AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles was going to win the match from there. There were more fans on AJ Styles' side than they were on Bray Wyatt's side. But AJ was about to hit the, once I knew he was about to go for a forearm, it was over. And Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail winning the match, which, don't get me wrong, Bray Wyatt got a good pop. He got a big pop for it. Even though I think people were more on AJ's side and people just happy Cena was eliminated. And I'll say this, I was never on board for this Bray Wyatt idea of winning the championship in Elimination Chamber. In my opinion, I think he should have won the Royal Rumble, and then Orton could have won the title at the Chamber, and then maybe they go one-on-one. Because even I just don't see it. Like, what is the point of having Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the main event of WrestleMania? Like, we've already seen these two guys feud with each other, and then Orton joined the group. And, you know, and this, I'll say this about Bray Wyatt. This thing I said about Dean Ambrose a while ago, and even Becky Lynch in a way, it's like you can lose a whole bunch of matches, but somehow you win the WWE Championship then after one feud. And Bray Wyatt, and I like Bray Wyatt, but if you look at Bray Wyatt's track record, some people say he's just lost so many matches. Like, he'll get into a feud and he'll lose. And maybe he's probably won maybe one or two feuds, but if you look at Bray Wyatt's track record, he'll do the same things as, why you lying? You a liar, man. I am the devil. You guys lie. And they booked Bray Wyatt very weird and throughout the years, and almost nearly buried him, because like he'll get in a feud and then he'll lose. Like, I'm around here with Cena, and they took away his family. Undertaker's killed him nearly. Ryback nearly destroyed him. Ambrose, which I think he won that feud, but it's just like he kept saying the same old stuff, and we knew Bray Wyatt was gonna lose. And I just kind of got tired of him at one point, because it's like he became very predictable. They had the Wyatt family, and took away the Wyatt family, and he has 4 guys, and he has 1 guy, and now it's just him and Randy Orton right now, technically part of the Wyatt family. Luke Harper is technically kicked out, so now it's just Orton and Wyatt that's part of the Wyatt family. And Wyatt, like I said, Wyatt has been known to lose feuds. Clean, by the way. He lost against Roman Reigns. Clean. And it's like I said about Ambrose. Like, you look at Ambrose track record, what would he do? Lose a Roadblock, lose a WrestleMania, lose a Seth Rollins, lose to here, lose it there. But the Money in the Bank, he gets the Money in the Bank. I know it's Money in the Bank, but he gets the championship. Like I said, lost a whole bunch of matches, but still wins the WWE title, which is just strange to me sometimes. I just felt like in that comparison when I was thinking about it. And I'm kind of, it is somewhat long overdue, but I don't know what's going to mean for WrestleMania now. John Cena does technically be a rematch. Will it be a triple threat match at WrestleMania between John Cena, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt? It may be that. And by the way, with John Cena, how long did he have the WWE Championship? What, for a month? Are they trying to break Ric Flair's record now? Like, he's going to be a 17-time world champion at WrestleMania soon or something? Or do some match on TV? Like, WrestleMania is like 7 or 8 weeks away, so plans can change. Alright, plans can change. And we all know this. You don't know what's going to happen before WrestleMania. And, like I said, I'd rather see John Cena, maybe a triple threat match, than see that tag match with him and Nikki Bella versus Maurice and Miz, because I just think that's a retarded idea. But I don't know. And then if it's a one-on-one with Orton and Wyatt, I think Orton will probably win it just to get 13 times the world championship. Like, listen, Orton's won the Royal Rumble before. He has won the Royal Rumble, but he lost that Royal Rumble, if people remember. Well, he didn't lose the Royal Rumble, but he lost at WrestleMania, Triple H at WrestleMania 25. And then again, when Randy Orton came back this year, what happened? You got the bejesus kicked out of him by Brock Lesnar and really killed out there. And it felt like Orton was lost in the shuffle. Then they put him against Bray Wyatt, and he started killing Bray Wyatt. And then he became part of the group. So and then he won the Royal Rumble, which, people were somewhat happy. But then when they found out it was going to be him versus Cena, it's kind of, why? So I do believe Randy Orton does need a big win, in a way, to kind of regain some credibility. And if they really are going to do this one-on-one thing at WrestleMania, I kind of see Randy Orton winning the championship at WrestleMania. Because at first, I don't think John Cena was going to be a transitional champion, just drop the title of Elimination Chamber. I just thought that was insane. But what are they going to do? Have him beat Ric Flair's title reign even more? Even though people say Ric Flair's not only a 21-time world champion, but everyone says he's just a 16-time world champion on TV. So some people think that Cena has a way to go. And even I think that would look stupid and kind of disrespect Ric Flair in a way. Okay, you became 16-time world champion, but what? You lost the title in 2-3 weeks later? And if you beat him, it's like almost like a cop-out. So Cena can get 17 wins just because, so he can be better than Ric Flair or something, if he wins it at WrestleMania. So it's like I have a lot of opinions, and it's a lot of scenarios this could go with And, you know, as for AJ Styles, I don't know what's going to happen with him at WrestleMania when that comes about. Listen, WrestleMania was trash this last year. And I don't know what's going to be this year because, come on, we already got Goldberg and Kevin Owens, which is probably going to be Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the championship anyway at WrestleMania. And they want that to be the main event. But this whole Bray Wyatt winning the championship thing, I just never thought it was believable. And the rumors were true. It happened tonight. But I just was never on board for it. I never thought it was believable. It just didn't make sense to me. So, that's why. But I'm not, you know, that's what I think of the pay-per-view. Do I think it was a good pay-per-view tonight? Yes, it was. It was a little slow at first and everything, but nothing didn't really get hyped up until Orton versus Luke Harper. That was one of the best matches of the night. And the main event was really good, great too. Those were like mostly the two biggest matches of the night. And I was happy Naomi did win their championship. So we got 2 title changes tonight. Even though I still think Naomi should have won at WrestleMania, I was glad that she got her moment tonight. But the best match just tonight was the main event and Orton versus Harper. Those are the best things out of tonight. What does that lead into WrestleMania? I don't know. But there's many different ways to go. Like I said, seeing this rematch, we may see a triple threat. Orton will win the championship at WrestleMania if it's a triple threat match or if it's a one-on-one regardless. But I still think it was very odd. I still think Bray Wyatt could have won the Royal Rumble and won it at WrestleMania. See, if Bray Wyatt won at WrestleMania, that'd be a bigger moment. That'd be a way bigger moment. Elimination Chamber is still great. You got a big pop, but I do feel like this is going to be a cop-out in a way, or something's going to happen. Because even I know John Cena's going to go back for the championship. I know that kind of for a fact. He already kind of murdered Miz out there and made him look like shit anyways. So, yeah. So, it's a lot of things from this pay-per-view tonight people can really speak on. Really. It's a lot of things. So, like I said, mostly 2 matches that was really great. 2 title changes. The handicap match sucked with Ziggler and Cruz and Kalisto. So people just wanted to see Ziggler beat the crap out of them, and they all cheered for Ziggler. First match was good, I will say that. Tag team match was somewhat confusing, and they killed a lot of time, but Ascension was never going to win those championships, and American Alpha retains. Tag team division is really looking weak, though, on SmackDown. Seeing other matches, it was 3 women's matches. Nikki Bella and Natalya, I just question in many ways of where that's going to go. And like I said about the whole tag team match at WrestleMania, I just think that's a horrible idea. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But I do have live reactions posted up for WrestleMania and Elimination Chamber tonight. Make sure you check them out. I did not get the tag team tournament royal match. Like I said, it was somewhere on my computer. It messed up. But that's what we're going to do the show. And I even got to check out the Grammys to look up a chance to wrap up 3 Grammys. I'm glad about that. Chi-Town, stand up. But that's my review for Elimination Chamber 2017. And hey, like I said, check it out. Live reactions is up. Today is my motherfucking birthday. And once in a birthday wish, do what you can. I'm out. See you guys later. Peace.